The elements of the PRP process that worked best for us, first of all, we were impressed with PRP's willingness to dive into the nitty-gritty details of some of our vendor relationships that, frankly, are not primary to our business. In our business, we do architecture, we design great buildings and things around the world, but we don't deal with paper clips a lot, and we don't focus on the way we do payroll or sometimes the way we do our printing. And PRP was willing to dive into the details of that, the details of how we did it, of our terms and conditions with our vendors, of our pricing. And some of that can be very complex, Byzantine, and opaque. And so that part of the process, PRP's willingness to dive into that, was very powerful for us.
Parts of the PRP process that have worked best for us really are in the identification of where there's really true value-added savings. So we're not spinning our wheels going after areas that may not represent large opportunities. We've really been able to narrow on the aspects of the business that could represent a good win-win solution for both of us by substantial cost savings.
PRP's process worked best for us because it involved all of the members of our team. We worked with PRP in a number of expense areas, and we have representatives in all of those areas. So having the opportunity to involve all of them helped them to improve their ability to work on their own contracts and negotiate better.
They are looking for what is best for us as opposed to what is best for PRP. So sometimes they'll actually say to you, you need to remain with your current vendor because that vendor has the best options available for you that we PRP went and searched across the board, but that's who you really ought to stay with right now.
I'd say another part of the process that worked well was PRP's willingness to be transparent in the way they demonstrated savings that they had achieved for us and were able to prove the value that they brought to our operations in identifying those savings and realizing them. So the transparency in the proof of savings process and the willingness to dive into the details of secondary vendor relationships is where those two places are where the process really worked well for us.